back. We back in this bitch, man. It's episode 2, quote Ghosts.
Word, episode 2. You already know.
Yeah, we back in this bitch, man. It's another week of crazy shit happening in the world that we just gonna give our opinion on.
Yeah, but first off, I want to say how was your weekend and all that? Was your day good?
My weekend was straight, man. You know, my parents was in town for the last 2 weeks for the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Germany like 10 years now, and they the first people to visit me the whole time I've been out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I had to buy their flights and shit, you know. But it's mom and dad, you know, so it felt good to like, and my mom never left the country before, so it was a good feeling to like get her. That's what's up, man. To see some new things and shit.
They saw like you doing good, man. You see the crib, you know what I'm saying? Shit look nice, man. You doing your thing. I'm sure they're proud of you and shit.
Yeah. That was one of the reasons why I wanted them to come out here. You know, I ain't want nobody to come out here when I was out here, you know, being a goon and shit, you know, and doing all my shit, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm, you know, family man, you know, got my shit together and shit, you know, I wanted to bring them out here and show, hey, this what I done built for myself out here, you know what I'm saying? And they met my son for the first time because he was born as soon, like the day everything locked down over here, he was coming out, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and they older, so we didn't want to go over there and, you know, possibly infect them or something.
Yeah.
But they vaccinated and boosted, and it was just like, he finna be 2. And my wife, they ain't even met my wife yet, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a good trip because they got to like Liam got to see like where I came from and interact with his granddad and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And he warmed up to him in like 30 minutes, you know.
That's what's up, man. Did they like Germany, like how the buildings looked and all that? Did they think like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what is this?
I mean, they liked it, but they was like, everything looked the same. You know what I'm saying?
I like this shit, though.
Yeah, I like this shit, too. But we took them to, like, 3 or 4 different little cities around and shit just to show them, like, where my wife is from and where she was born and shit like that. And, like, every time we would, like, enter into a new city, I'd be like, I know everything looked the same, but it's a different place right here.
That's what's up. Well, shit, for me, man, I chilled. You know, it's little mama's birthday and shit, so... You know,
how was that?
It was lit, man. We went to a little mini golf place. You know, it's like neon lights, and she got to paint her face and paint my face, and then, you know, then we took her to the toy store, let her buy whatever. Of course, she grabbed the biggest shit. Fucking,
I think I seen that in your story.
The scooter and joint. Yeah, man, we had a good time. We enjoyed it. So Saturday, we're gonna get together with my wife's parents, and you know, we're gonna go out to eat and. Yeah, man, because, you know, they couldn't come down during the week because they got to work and all that. So,
okay.
You know, it's gonna be lit, you know. But she's happy, 4 years old, big 4.
Big 4.
Yeah, man. Wait till yours get 4. He going to be telling you take out the trash. He going to be like, yo, take out the trash, baby.
Yeah, I already be telling me shit like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had a good weekend, man. Just chilling.
That's good. But shit, what's the first topic we going to hit? Want to talk about Kanye?
Yeah, let's go ahead and dive into that, man. So, apparently... From what I saw, you know, basically on the Shade Room, I guess he dropped a song with The Game, and I guess within the lyrics it says something like, you know, he was supposed to beat Pete Davis's ass, so then Pete Davis was like, I guess he upped his security on that.
Yeah, I seen that too.
My nigga is Kanye, man. Kanye ain't got time for that. You think Kanye about that shit? You think he would pull up?
But I think it's smart because. He didn't up the security for Kanye because Kanye obviously not just gonna ambush this nigga and beat him up, you know. But the fans, you know what I'm saying? Some crazy people out there, and somebody could take that nigga out for Kanye, you know. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's corny. If you out there, look, man. If you out there doing some shit like that, that's corny. You gonna take somebody out for somebody else.
It's mad corny, but it's people. It's definitely. Man, this nigga got like a cult following, you know. Like they might think they fucking killing this nigga for the real Jesus or some shit, you know.
He got for real.
Yeah, he got like somebody wrote a Bible and changed every Jesus mentioned to Yeezus. You know, it's a book of Yeezus out there.
Nah, they wildin'.
Yeah, they extra wildin' when it come to Kanye, man. And it just take it's a certain type of person that can become a super fan. You know what I'm saying? like, I don't know, when I was, you know, doing more with my music and shit, like, I noticed that, like, I mean, I don't want to shit on nobody, but the people who was, like, super duper, like, gung-ho fanatic about, like me and, like, wanting to, like.
Yeah, groupies, nigga.
I ain't even talking about the groupies, but yeah, nigga, you know. Yeah. But I'm talking about the people that, like, would do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like somebody like you or him. They would never have that mentality. But without trying to tiptoe around it, like, there's some weirdos out there. Like, it take a certain type of person to be like a super fan of somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to get them to do shit. Very easy to manipulate them. It's very easy to control them, and it's very easy for them to misinterpret something you might have said and to go out and do it.
Catch a body. Like, I did it for you, Jesus.
Yeah, I did it for you.
I did it for you. That's so deep. Nah. I mean, I guess I didn't think about it like that. Smart. There's some weirdos out there. You feel me? That'll do some dumb shit like that. Like, but I mean,
did you see the?
No, go ahead. No, you good.
But did you see the video of him trying to call Kim out for not
for the birthday party?
Yeah, they didn't invite him, and he didn't know the address of the birthday party.
Yeah, that's
and
fucked
shit.
up.
That's wild. If it's true, it's wild.
Yeah, because he from you know, my point of view, at least what, you know, before they divorced, she always made it seem like he was a good father and all that, like, you know, and it seems as though he's a good father. So, like, why would you now, because you going through a divorce, try to keep him like, you know, not a part of these things?
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, it could be because he threatened her boyfriend and shit. Maybe Pete was gonna be there, and she
like
ain't
you
want.
Said, bro, like she ain't trying to really be with that nigga, man.
Nah, I don't think so. Shit.
So is that worth your kids and all that, man? Like, you feel me? He still pulled up though, right?
Yeah, he's still fine. I think he like the only person that told him where the shit was Travis.
Yeah, that's gangster though.
But is that cool? Like, if you was in that, like, okay, one of your homies, they in the same spot Kanye in, right? They trying to find out something from their baby mama that you know, and he hit you up, and ain't nobody else telling them shit. Would you tell him, or would you be like, that ain't my business?
I mean,
and your girl is like, you in their family, like, your girl is a part of the family. Yeah. Like, you dating one of the Kardashians. Ain't everybody like, don't tell Kanye shit. Would you tell him?
Yeah, that's my man. If that's my man's, hell yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you up.
So you gonna go against your girl, her sister, everybody else there?
Hell yeah, because that shit not right. It's not when it involving kids. That's.
But you don't know what the fuck they got going on though. Of course.
I mean, then I'm gonna be like, yo, what's going on? I'm gonna be like, yo, why we not telling the nigga? Like, yeah,
true.
But I mean, I think that was good for Travis to do that. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But I don't know, Travis. I don't know. He's fucking up all types of ways.
Fucking up all kind of ways.
Nigga, you feel me? Nah, let me not say nothing about that. But nah, I mean, I would for sure. Like, I would. You know, I'll probably ask now if it's like, you know. Let's say the nigga fuck around and beat the shit out the girl or something like that, and they don't, something like life threatening, okay, but not for no like regular ass divorce. Of course, I'm gonna hit the nigga up.
But maybe that nigga been wilding off his meds and shit type shit.
Yeah.
They like, we want this bipolar ass nigga pulling up on it.
Exactly, because we only
ruining the birthday and shit.
Yeah, because we only see what the media pushes out. But he probably is out there wilding. I mean, it's Kanye, man.
It's Kanye. Even in that video, he was like, I'm trying to be a father. I'm trying to be a yay version of a father. Nigga, what the fuck does that mean, nigga?
Yo, this nigga's bugged out, man.
This nigga bugged the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I mean, but y'all talk about let Kim deal with that, man. Kim not trying to deal with that. She trying to get some Pete Davidson, nigga. He probably...
This ugly ass nigga. This nigga ugly as shit. But, I mean... I don't think Kanye could have did nothing to not be able to come to his daughter. He obviously like want to be in his kids' lives. He didn't even want a divorce. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe that nigga wild out last time he was around his kids or some shit, and she ain't. Because it seemed like she's pretty amicable about the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? She did say a little snide remark about his little fling, his little girlfriend. But she seemed like she, you know, as they say, living her best life now. So I don't know why she would like. It has to be a good reason. Why she did that.
And she probably like, if it gets worse, if like the public and the media pushes saying like, you know, how can you do that? Because I seen the comments like everybody like, oh, that's fucked up, Kim. Da da da.
Yeah.
She'll probably put it out there like, you know, in her show or some shit. Like,
it's gonna be on the show. The whole episode.
You know it's gonna be on the show.
Her phone gonna be ringing. Kanye.
Yeah.
She gonna be like, just ignore it.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, oh my God, Mom, he's here. You know, like,
who told him? Travis.
Yeah, you know how they do.
Travis, did you tell Kanye?
Shit. Man.
Travis looking down with his hand over his face like.
He's like, damn, Travis, you done killed fucking 9 people. Now you invite fucking.
Fuck it up again, Travis.
Nah, but I mean, yeah, it's definitely probably for a good reason because like she's totally put up with this nigga. So I mean, she had to know what the fuck she was getting herself into in the first place. So I'm sure there was a good reason. You feel me? It doesn't seem as though Kim makes bad decisions like that. You feel me? Other than
these days.
Yeah, other than that sex tape.
But that turned out to be a good decision though. Yeah. It's got it on the status she on nowadays. But yeah, man, I hope they work that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as Charlemagne would say.
Healing energy.
Yeah, sending them healing energy.
Yeah. Nigga.
Fuck out of here, Charlemagne. Bitch ass nigga. Hope you see this shit. Anyway.
I fucks with Charlemagne.
I fuck with him to a certain extent, man. But he be pushing a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But, yeah, man. So now, what's the next thing, man? I heard somebody just sign like, you know, a death sentence. This nigga Jake Paul trying to fight Mike Tyson. Bitch about to get his fucking whole noggin knocked off. Nigga, like,
you think he would lose though?
Who?
Mike Tyson like 60 years old.
55.
Okay, he like 60 years old in boxing years.
Alright, you gonna box? Would you box that nigga?
Hell no.
That nigga will fucking knocked you back to fucking.
But Jake Paul out here knocking motherfuckers out and shit.
Nigga, that shit, bro. Let me tell you something,
nigga,
bro.
like literally knocking niggas out.
Them shits is paid. Them shits is paid off fights, bro. Them shits is paid off fights.
I was thinking that too, but these like certified game commission fights and shit, like it's laws. Like he could go to prison for fixing one of these fights.
All right, so if it's not, then bet he's gonna die if he fights Mike Tyson. He's gonna die. Yo, bro, Mike Tyson, like, bro,
if
I
Mike
seen
Tyson
his train up, like he's still heavy in the gym, like he's still he's still moving, nigga. He was moving quicker when he was young. He probably moving natural speed like a boxer now. You feel me? Or am I wrong, Sin? Yeah, like niggas like.
But how long was that video you saw? Like 30 seconds or some shit? That nigga was probably gassed the fuck out after that video.
Follow his joint.
I seen the videos.
He got a couple videos and stuff. He still be training.
I seen the videos and I seen the interview he did with Joe Rogan where he said he was giving it his all in them videos, and after the videos he was about to have a motherfucking stroke.
That's all he needs is his all. He gonna knock bro.
Okay. If he was to connect in the first round,
done. Where
he still got energy and shit. Okay, Jake Paul is done.
Bro, when he was fighting Tyson Woodley, he was like the nigga Tyson Woodley. The first match when they first fought, he dazed the nigga. He dazed him.
Yeah, because Tyron Woodley is a motherfucking UFC fighter and he ain't old as shit.
Okay, but I'm saying though, he don't even like. I'm sure if we Google the power scales, because they got the power scales of everybody's punches. Mm-hmm. Nigga, Mike Tyson's punch is like, bro. They I remember growing
used to be. You mean now or back in the day?
Nigga, now, nigga, that bitch probably still like, okay, put it like this. That bitch, let's say to a scale to 100, let's say 100, and that nigga was punching 100, that bitch probably punching like 80%, like 80 now. He probably punching like that.
Man,
that bitch,
he didn't knock out motherfucking Roy Jones Jr. though. And Roy Jones Jr. looked horrible out there.
What?
He looked horrible, nigga.
Out the front, nigga. All right.
And I think that fight, like, I think it was only like 3 rounds or something. But it went to distance and shit. You know what I'm saying?
See how that nigga be talking and be like, I'm gonna kill him. that bitch is weak, man. That nigga gonna fuck around, kill that little nigga in there, man. Nah, look, put it like this. I I give it to Jake Paul. Like, he's definitely doing his thing right now.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, but you feel me? Like, he not fighting. He not like
he hasn't fought a boxer yet.
He ain't fought no boxer though. You feel me?
He fought a basketball player.
Yeah,
was like, Nate Robinson?
Yeah.
Huh?
Nah,
that was his brother.
The brother.
Yeah, that was his brother.
Yeah,
Logan. That was Logan.
Yeah, with Logan, even with Logan, like, okay, they both doing good. I'm not saying nothing bad about them. I give them they props, but they haven't fought no boxing until the niggas.
Logan fought Mayweather, and everybody was like, "Oh, Mayweather gonna fuck him up. And Mayweather gonna do this, do that." But that shit went the distance.
Nah, I disagree because they said the same thing about Mayweather and Pacquiao. See, this is the thing about Mayweather. Mayweather is not like a KO boxer. You feel me?
He used to be though.
Yeah, but he's like you say, they're getting older. Like, so
I know he's not a KO boxer, but he fighting a dude that had one professional boxing match before that. So even if he's not a KO boxer, he should have knocked him the fuck out. You know, it was such a gap in experience and skill level that Mayweather should have fucking played around with this nigga the whole time. But it was plenty signs of this nigga struggling against him.
Who won?
And Mayweather won, but my point is Mayweather is old. He's not in his prime no more, so it's like age is a huge factor in boxing.
So okay, so this is my thing. They just fighting for like money. Like why aren't they fighting boxers then? If like I'm gonna give you, cause look, at the end of the day, you're not gonna get your props for fighting like a legend. Like to me personally, especially if they older and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like until one of them, okay, I know this one boxer that wants to fight Logan. He's a UFC fighter. He's not a boxer. I think it's Dylan. I forgot his name. Dylan. Damn, it's Conor McGregor's like fucking prodigy.
Okay.
But anyways, he's been asking. He got the bread, everything, putting money on the table. Like, I'm trying to fight you.
Yeah. He
won't fight him, bro. Why?
Because they definitely picking and choosing who they fight. You know what I'm saying?
For the bag. So
it's for the bag.
But we talking about. This is my thing. We talking about for money. Or we talking about for the sport of boxing? You feel me? I'm not gonna call me. I'm talking. This is my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna give you crazy ass props. Like, damn, like, man, you gave Mayweather this and that. Next thing, Mayweather's, like you say, he's older. Like, until you fight somebody that's also the same age in they prime and is a boxer, you knock one of them niggas out, then I'm gonna be like, okay, bet. Like, he's valid. He's valid to me. You know what I mean?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like calling Jake a phenomenal boxer or no shit like that, or his brother Logan. And I think Logan chose to retire. You know, he still ain't got his money from that Mayweather fight.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Mayweather owed him like $3 million or some shit like that. But
nigga, put me on that shit. I'm on YouTube, nigga. I'll box that nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga.
But Jake, like, he hasn't proven himself as a boxer until he fight a real boxer that's actively boxing right now. But you gotta, I won't give him props on his boxing skills as far as that go, but I'll give him props on what he has done and how he out here embarrassing motherfuckers and how he is strategically picking motherfuckers that he know he can beat, and he know that if he dredge up enough like bullshit in the media talking shit about him and all this shit, that he know like people gonna buy them pay-per-view buys and shit. And that's why he one of the top fucking draws for fucking pay-per-view buys in boxing for the last like 2 years or some shit like that. Like he up there with
but
Canelo and fucking.
The only thing I could say though is like, but like he strategic now, that shit get into his head because he's trying to fight Tyson. Like that nigga's
of course, but he was calling out fucking not Mayweather, the UFC nigga McGregor the whole time. Like he called out McGregor after he beat fucking Nate Robinson and shit.
I think my thing is this, like, fuck all that. Why didn't they get into the octagon with one of the niggas? Because if if he got into Conor McGregor, if he got into boxing in the octagon.
You mean Mayweather got in the octagon with fucking McGregor?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody know that would have been.
It's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
But Jake is. I looked at his Instagram a few days ago, and he training for MMA right now. Like, I think that's his next move, trying to fucking get in the octagon. But I think that's the dumbest shit.
Yeah, he gonna get hurt.
He could fucking possibly do, because somebody, unless he fight an old ass UFC fighter that's out of contract and all type of shit like that, like Ben Askren or whoever this fat ass nigga that he fought, he gonna get fucking destroyed.
Imagine that, Jake Paul in UFC.
I want to see it. It's gonna be entertaining. That's all it is to me.
His weight class will be like, he would be fighting like what's son's name? The black one. I forgot his name. Yeah, Alexander. I forgot his name.
Lasagna.
Nah. This I forgot.
I know
his
who you
name,
talking about. It's a big African nigga.
Nah. He's American. He
the skinny one that be doing all the Avatar shit.
He be into anime and shit. He like
I know who you talking about.
Yeah, that motherfucker a beast.
Yeah.
That motherfucker a beast. If he were to go and fight him, he's gonna get knocked out. Like,
of course, he wouldn't fight him though. He too good.
Yeah, he's too good.
He would fight some like up and coming or struggling,
I don't know.
or somebody past their prime and type shit.
I don't know though, bro. He asking to fight McGregor. McGregor's good,
but he asking to fight McGregor, knowing damn well McGregor is not gonna say yes to that shit, and he know it's giving him clout for even being bold enough to ask, and he know it's no chance McGregor gonna give him that fight, even though McGregor been losing like a motherfucker too. He ain't what he used to be.
He broke his foot and shit. Like,
that shit turned him motherfucking jelly in one of them last fights.
He's still a beast though. I think he's still a beast.
I think for one, I think he fucked himself up when he stopped training MMA and tried to focus on boxing to go fight fucking Mayweather for that payday and shit. It was smart for the payday, but for his for his muscle memory and the training and shit, I think he fucked himself trying to go back to the UFC after that, because he been losing every fight ever since, because he ain't got the same fucking control over the MMA moves no more, because he took too much time off to only focus on fucking boxing and shit. And the nigga got too much fucking money now. The same hunger is not there no more. You know what I'm saying? The nigga is stupid rich, fucking wife bad as a motherfucker. He probably, but
that's how it always
is.
It
always is. That's what happened to Tyron Woodley and shit, because that nigga was whipping niggas' asses for a little while too, and then he was getting some big paydays, and then he started blowing it, and probably partying all the time, fucking all kind of white bitches and shit.
That nigga brought him a Rolex. You saw that shit? You saw when Jake Paul
bought him a Rolex?
Rolex.
That's a little. Jake sunned the fuck out of this nigga, man.
Yeah, that's OD. He
got the tattoo too. I love Jake Paul on his finger to get the fucking sequel.
That's OD.
He sunned the fuck out of that nigga, man. He probably got some good money from that shit, but he goes.
I think he has 45 in 2021. He made 45 million. Was it him or was it Logan Paul that made 45 million?
Jake or Tyrone?
I'm talking about between the brothers, Jake and Logan Paul. I think
Jake made like 45 million from boxing and shit.
Crazy. 45.
Yeah, them pay-per-view buys, man.
Shit, boy.
This motherfucker smart, man.
And it don't even matter if you get knocked out, because the niggas that get knocked out get paid too.
Yeah.
OD.
That's why Tyron Woodley didn't mind coming back and possibly getting knocked out again.
Nah, I could, bro. Would you care, like,
would I get knocked out for some millions?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because you might get knocked out and not wake the fuck back up, Like, you can't spend them millions if you fucking got a fucking brain contusion or some shit. Niggas die in the boxing ring.
45 mil, you might be able to buy a new brain, bitch. Fuck out of here, nigga. 45 mil, nigga.
Straight up.
Shit,
that's
nigga.
A lot of motherfucking money. Oh, this nigga that ate that.
That bitch is out there. How you feeling though, Sam?
Don't eat no more of that shit. You done ate like half of that motherfucker already. Wait like 30 minutes, see how that shit affect you and shit.
Yeah, man. So,
but nah, much power to Drake. You know that nigga a rapper too, and he producing.
This nigga front, man.
He got a track that's hard.
Shit is not hard.
The shit is hard, nigga.
Throw that shit on, nigga. Put that shit on. Let me hear.
Let me see if I can pull that shit up.
That shit, because if you saying that shit hard, nigga, I'm gonna have to go box that nigga. Fuck that.
The shit is hard though.
Nah. Word though. Shout out to him though, man. He's doing his thing, man. You feel me? Hopefully one day we have him on our podcast and shit. Feel me out here in Germany.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make that shit happen, man. I wanna eventually my initial plan when the clubs was open and shit, because, me being tight with some clubs and knowing when artists come out here and shit like that, I wanted to fucking, piggyback off of them, bringing artists and bring them onto the podcast and letting them, chop it up before they, go to whatever city and do whatever show they gonna do.
Yeah, I'm with it.
But with Corona and shit, that shit shut that whole shit down,
All we gotta do is make sure they vaccinated. You feel me? Got to download the app, scan they shit. You feel me? Like, I bet you can come in.
Yeah, we definitely can. We just have to do some kind of other negotiation, because I ain't got the fucking buffer of the club no more, But I definitely, we gonna chop it up about that for real. How we gonna do that and shit,
bro. Man, let's talk about that, man. You heard about the Johnson & Johnson shit out here in Germany.
What?
Niggas can't. Yeah, I heard that they said it's like everybody who got the Johnson & Johnson vaccination is unvaccinated now in Germany. Shit is crazy. Like,
what?
Everybody.
I heard you talking about that earlier, but I wasn't really tuned in.
So if you got the Johnson & Johnson, you are considered unvaccinated in Germany. So you have to go
and get a whole nother vaccination.
Whole different vaccination. They don't validate it. Just Germany.
When did this come out?
This happened on January 15th.
No.
That ass.
I don't even know which vaccines I had. I know I got the AstraZeneca one time, and then maybe the BioNTech the second time.
I think I got what's that shit called?
Moderna.
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon.
Shit, I don't know.
Baptist Church.
Yeah, man. Shit.
But yeah.
So everybody don't got that, man. Go ahead and go, jab that body, you feel me? Dante got to do that shit. Bitch gonna be turn into a duck, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check up on that one though. But I think crazy. I'm pretty sure I got the fucking AstraZeneca and the fucking BioNTech though. Back when I got that fucking AstraZeneca shit, that's the one that they said was giving people blood clots and shit. It had gave 6 bitches blood clots or some shit, but out of 3 million women that they gave it to,
that's so deep.
Them bitches probably would have got fucking blood clots either way.
Bro, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me just the fact that you gotta get a new vaccination now. That's crazy. They already don't even know what the fuck this shit gonna do to you with a long term effect.
That's what I'm saying.
Now you gotta go. That shit gonna fuck around. You mixing that shit, bitch. This shit's gonna be like, wait a minute,
that's what I'm saying. It's how many different types of vaccines is it? It's 4. It's Moderna, AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, and BioNTech, right?
Yeah. And what's the other one?
Pfizer.
It's
Pfizer. But for some reason, all of them can be mixed with each other. If it don't matter, you go to the doctor, they just give you whatever vaccine they got.
Yeah, that's how we getting the new variants and shit.
Nigga, this shit is wild, man. It seems like it's so never ending. Shit. I did not want to get that fucking booster today.
Shit, nigga.
I wanted to fucking slap the shit out of that doctor about to put that shit in my motherfucking arm, nigga. And then my girl got it too, and my girl pregnant,
Yeah, that's OD, son. I don't know. On a serious note, though, I don't understand how they expect people to go out there and get vaccinated and do all these things, pushing this narrative vaccination
and over again, and then, boosters,
and then say, yo, if you got Johnson & Johnson, that shit don't count. What?
That's one of the wildest turns ever though.
It's wild, nigga. Them niggas don't know what the fuck they doing. They might as well just let people go out, get that shit. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to sound ignorant. Of course, we trying to prevent people from passing away, but bro, I'm also not trying to live like this, nigga.
I know, right? You
feel me?
We living in a fucking outbreak movie.
Yo, imagine if you just turned 18. You feel me? you can't do shit.
Imagine if you just a kid growing up.
Yeah, bro. Like
can't go to school. You learning over fucking Zoom calls and shit. Can't meet up with your friends. Can't go hunch.
Yeah, bro. Sick, man. Sick of Tommy, man. Yo, look, man.
You can't go hunching? What?
Damn, nigga. Everything is digital, nigga. Everything digital. Nigga.
These niggas in the metaverse hunching and shit.
Shit is crazy, bro. Like this, like yo. Again, I said this before. Like I never thought this shit was gonna be like this, nigga.
No, like who could have imagined? Who could have thought this shit? Maybe Netflix could have wrote it up or some shit.
I don't know,
threw a few gay characters in. No, I'm just playing. I ain't trying to get us canceled, but
this shit crazy, bro.
This shit crazy, man. But
mixing
one day
vaccinations, that shit gonna turn niggas into mutants.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I was so afraid of the first one, because it's like they coming out with all these vaccines and they saying this one 94% effective. This one is 95% effective. This is 97% effective.
To top it off, niggas, they say they think at the end of that, nigga.
Yeah.
They be like,
with the fast talk at the end of the thing. This shit might kill you, nigga.
Yo,
and then all the American news stations are sponsored by all the fucking vaccine companies, nigga. At the end of it, it'd be like sponsored by Pfizer. So they can't say nothing bad about it.
I was gonna say this though, right? I'm gonna tell everybody, yo, we about to start a mask business, bitch. We need to start selling masks and this shit, nigga. The mask corporations that's making masks, niggas is making mad.
They're making so much money, man. I know some people that live in Nuremberg that invested in some masks. Like as soon as this shit happened, they just bought like a shitload of masks, just thinking like maybe this might make us some money and shit.
We need to start
and them niggas
masks.
is millionaires now.
We need to start selling masks. The quote goat mask.
The quote goat mask.
Yeah, we need to start doing that shit.
You think I ain't thought about selling masks? But like the thing about it in Germany, they'll change up. They'll mandate only one type of mask a motherfucker can wear and shit.
Niggas have 100 masks in the house. Like, what the fuck we gonna do with this now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. This COVID shit is OD. This shit is like really...
It's OD, man. You seen that movie on Netflix, Don't Look Up?
Yeah, you talking about with the asteroid and shit.
With the asteroid and shit.
Shit passed last night, right?
Yeah, that's crazy too that the asteroid just passed us last night, yeah.
What you was thinking? You was up? Bitch, I would have been up all night. You feel me?
Probably if I had ate one of them cookies, I'd have been on the roof.
Bitch would have been like this.
Straight up, nigga.
That shit is, like, it's crazy, bro. We're barely surviving, nigga, in the universe. You feel me?
Yeah, like
you ever think about that shit, nigga?
Like we literally, as a planet, just missed a stray bullet.
Yeah, facts, nigga. Like, niggas just be talking, a fucking asteroid just hit this bitch. Like, it's crazy, nigga. Niggas don't be thinking about shit like that. You feel me?
Nah, niggas don't be, I don't know, be thinking about, but I seen that shit on Instagram. I was like, what? I just watched the movie about this shit.
I'm telling you, nigga. Niggas be, boy.
What if it was gonna hit the earth and Elon Musk on some covert shit on some top secret shit sent some shit up there and really diverted it or something?
Look, I read, they really working on shit that can, basically they're doing tests to like put these rockets. They basically send these like satellite rocket joints that, like, I don't know, just like in the movie where they can like redirect it. They can try to redirect it, but
yeah, I saw a chick talking about that on a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Like they really have shit in place just in case.
So, and they talking about they're gonna try to practice on ones that are not potentially hitting the earth. But I'm like, bitch, what if you fuck around, divert that shit to where it hits us?
I know, right?
Yeah, this shit be coming straight.
I ain't even think about that shit.
You feel me? Niggas go fuck up and be like, damn, Jimmy, what you do? Niggas be like, damn, I fuck around and made this shit come towards us, nigga. Don't tell nobody, bitch. Shit.
But it's just seems so crazy to me that some big ass rock could just come and like wipe out everything out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what happened to the dinosaurs, nigga.
That's what they say. That's what happened to the dinosaurs. That's what they say, though. That's what they say. But Like, you think we been to the moon and shit?
Fuck no, nigga.
Okay. That's why I fuck with this nigga.
I seen, look, nigga, I seen the flag is in that bitch like this, nigga.
Nah, it ain't no fucking wind on the moon.
No, that shit was like this. Niggas shooting Hollywood videos, bitch. Nigga, we can go on the moon right now. Nigga, put up
put the green screen up. Yeah. Fucking take all the saturation out of this shit.
Be like, bitch, we on a podcast from the moon.
Not a bad idea. But like, and then that shit supposedly happened like in the 60s. You know what I'm saying?
But the biggest thing, like,
we didn't even have iPhones back then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The biggest thing about that was, like, you know, during that time period, we were scared of nuclear missiles and all that shit, and Russia had launched the Sputnik in the air.
Yeah.
So of course, you know, America always got to be.
It was like a race between Russia, the Soviet Union,
space race.
Yeah.
And, you know, they was just like, well, fuck it, John. Say we're on the fucking moon.
Yeah, let's make a production now. They can't
fuck with us if we on the moon.
Call Spielberg. Get Spielberg on the phone.
You feel me? Like, what the fuck have they not done yet? The fucking moon, bitch. We on the moon right now.
And then we don't have the capability to go to the moon today.
Hell no.
Like, NASA has admitted that we can't, like, as of right now, we don't have the technology to go to the motherfucking moon. Yeah. So how the fuck you had it in the 60s?
That's the thing, bro. Like, the government, bro, I don't trust the government, bro. Them niggas be lying, bro. It's like with the COVID shit, they lying about that shit too. Nigga, 9/11, all that shit. Nigga, they be lying about all that shit, bro.
Then they lied about 9/11? What aspect of it? It was a ploy to start the war or something?
Yeah, no, look, G shit, right? It's kind of like during the during World War II. Mm-hmm. You know, we were in a Great Depression, mm-hmm. you know, and we needed a reason to enter the war. They knew Pearl Harbor was gonna happen. They used Pearl Harbor to enter the war. It was the same thing with 9/11. Nigga, they knew where Osama bin Laden was, and he was when they had him in Saudi and all that. Mm-hmm. Nigga, that shit was planned ahead. Like, they have warnings and stuff like that 9/11 was gonna happen, bro. They had enough information. They maybe not knew the day it was mm-hmm. What day. But bro, then I heard a story, nigga. I don't like to really dabble too much into, like, you know, conspiracy theories, but bro, some of the shit just, to me personally, don't make no sense. Like, nigga, how the building fell.
Yeah, and they say jet fuel don't burn that quick. Hot enough to, like, melt steel or whatever. It had to be some bomb set up in there. Yeah. But for me, it's like with the 9/11 thing, like, so many people died, you know what I'm saying? And, like, really died. So many people's lives was affected by it and shit. And we can speculate all day about what the fuck happened. Yeah. But you don't change the fact that the shit did happen. You know, if America had some hand in it and it was some false flag to start war and fuel the military industrial complex or some shit, maybe. Or maybe, you know, some crazy niggas just flew a plane into a building to start some shit. I don't know.
I'm not saying, like, they was like, yo, Bush called up, was like, yo, call some niggas from over there and tell them to get them some motherfucking planes and fly them bitch. I ain't saying that.
You're saying they let it happen.
They, like, you know, they had information that was going to happen and they let it happen. That's what I feel like.
Like, this is our chance.
Yeah, this is our chance to, you know, enter these countries in the middle. Because that's the thing. Osama bin Laden was like, do not let America into the Middle East because they will not leave. Mm. You know, when it comes to, like, oil, gas, nigga. It's just like when we invaded Iraq, niggas was like, weapons of mass destruction, nigga. We ain't find nothing, nigga.
Ain't found shit.
But now we got mad oil shits over there. So you feel me? I think everything, you know, money, man. You know, money will rule the world, bro. Just like with this COVID shit. This shit is money, man. Like, so many places have gotten rich off of certain, you know, with the mask, all these fucking companies making all these fucking vaccines, bro. Like, that's money. You think the niggas in the White House and all that, think them niggas is wearing masks and shit? Hell no. They like, damn, they walking around normal, nigga.
Shit, all them niggas done had corona already.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But if I was working in it, like, most of the people that work in the White House and shit, they be old niggas. Like, they the fucking one of the fucking risk groups of corona, you know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But they be walking around.
Fucking force field around that bitch.
But Trump, I don't believe Trump ever caught that shit though. I think he was just saying he had that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Were you a Trump supporter?
Hell nah.
I ain't go front. I'm not a Trump supporter, but that bitch is weak. He be having me weak. He don't give a fuck.
What he used to be talking about?
Yeah, the shit he be talking about.
It was not a day of his presidency that nigga didn't say some wild, outlandish shit.
That bitch said China.
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 Bitch. Like, yo, bro. Like,
that nigga was so racist against China, boy.
Yeah, boy. And like, the main thing is like, he was a president that really didn't give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga was like, storm the Capitol. Niggas stormed the Capitol, nigga. Like,
niggas stormed the Capitol for this nigga, man.
Let me rephrase that. White people stormed. I can't even say niggas.
Oh yeah, white people.
Because if niggas was up there, they would have been like,
they would have lit their ass up.
Hell yeah. They were like, we need backup. We need backup. Drop a fucking bomb.
But the white people, they was like, hold on, calm down. Let's talk this through.
They was trying to hang. They found nooses and all type shit. Like, they was trying to hang.
Shit was crazy, man. January 6th. It was just the anniversary of that shit.
I was in Germany, like.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was like, damn.
And that one chick got shot.
Yeah. That's
trying to break that window inside. Trying to break the glass in the door or some shit.
They popped her?
Yeah, she was like the only chick that like died in the whole ordeal. I think maybe a cop or two got like trampled and smothered or something.
I heard a lot of police officers committed suicide or something like that after the whole ordeal. Like, it was stressful. It was a very stressful day for them. It was like 2 cops.
Yeah, that's kind of wild though. Like, you survived the shit only to off yourself.
You know how white people are now.
Come on.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, but I seen some of the they had a whole trial about the insurrection, and like cops got on the stand and like said some of their experience and stuff like that. And it was like a Mexican cop. He was like explaining how traumatic the experience was for him and stuff like that. And I don't know. It sounded pretty. The way he worded it sounded like a pretty traumatic experience. Like, it was so many people, and he almost got like trampled once and suffocated. He had a mad deep Mexican accent too. I don't want to mimic him, but it just kind of had like comedic undertones. I'll say that.
Shit. That's crazy, man. Nah, but like, RIP to the lady that passed doing that dumb shit. But
yeah, that was some dumb shit. Remember the nigga with the horns and the face paint and the fucking raccoon mother hat thing?
He was inside of the
He was in like Nancy Pelosi's office or something, like waving a spear or something.
I don't know, bro. The crazy shit. The crazy shit about like these situations is like, when you living in the States, you feel me? Y'all can all agree with this, right? Mm-hmm. When you living in the States, you get so accustomed to seeing dumb shit. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But nigga, when you come out here and you've been living out here,
yeah, and you looking at it,
you be like,
from the outside looking in and shit.
You be like, oh my god, the fuck, what's going on? Like, you be thinking like, damn, that's the place to live there. Like,
it looks insane.
Yeah, like, and sometimes like my wife will be like, babe, like in Nuremberg, somebody got stabbed and something like that. When I first got out here, I'd be like, okay, like somebody just got stabbed 3 times 2 hours ago. but now I see why. Because in Germany, you don't have
guns like that.
You don't got guns. You don't got none of these crazy ass issues. So I'm traumatized, man. When I see shit on the news, I be like, damn. Hey, goddamn.
Yeah, me too. But at the same time, just like everybody else, I'm desensitized to this shit. It's like, I'm not so shocked when shit happens anymore, because so much crazy shit be happening all the time, 24/7, every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I wonder, was like the human brain like designed to like take in as much shit as we take in a day? You know what I'm saying? Because shit, not just with the COVID shit, but with everything, like the internet and how accessible news, whether it's bad or good, is. You know what I'm saying? How you can just scroll through your phone and see what's going on all over the world, when like before social media and the internet, like niggas didn't take in so much. Like you only saw what was in front of your face. I'm talking about like before cell phones and all type of shit. Like niggas lived in their neighborhoods and fucking didn't know much else, you know what I'm saying? But now like the whole world is like at your fingertips and all this information and
literally. You see all the rappers and shit, and just be like, "Yo, I just caught a body 2 days ago." And the police be like, "Yeah, I bet."
All right,
social media.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, man. We live in crazy times. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shit is getting
really
crazy.
Like
shit is getting worse. Like, I mean, not over here, but over there.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, over there. Like,
shit is wild. Like,
shit is.
Really I be wishing I could like convince some of my folks to move over here or some shit, but at the same time, I know it would be so far fetched for them to like come over here and like start over like we did. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Is there anything you miss about the States besides food? Like any type of aspect?
Not really, man. I miss my family.
Yeah, of course.
Like solely, you know, everything else. You know, I've been a lot of places in America, seen a lot of stuff. You know. I done lived some lives in my lifetime, you know what I'm saying? So I like being over here, man. Like I like California is my favorite place in America, you know what I'm saying? Word. Like it's like I didn't spend much time out there, but when I got out of the military, cuz Warren G is my cousin. Mm-hmm. And I had never met him, but when I got out of the military and got back from Iraq and shit, like I had started like doing my music shit, shoot music videos, and cause I got out with a little bit of money because of the situation, and I just hit him up. You know what I'm saying? My dad had his dad's number, and I called his dad and got Warren's number and hit Warren up and told him like, "Yo, I just got out of the military. You know, I've been hearing you, my cousin, all my life and shit. You know, I'm fucking with this music shit right now." You know, I sent him a link or two and fucking told him like, you know, I was a veteran. I just got back from Iraq and all type of shit like that. And nigga hit me back and was like, "When you coming to California?" And I was like, "Shit, nigga, tomorrow."
That's what's up.
Straight up. And I went out there and fucking lived with that nigga for like 3 weeks. Was in the studio with him every day. Shit was lit.
Cali lit. I heard Cali lit.
Shit was lit, nigga. I went to Snoop house.
That's so dead.
Smoke with Snoop, nigga,
that's fire.
OD high, nigga. Like couldn't even.
I don't think I could smoke with that nigga, bro.
I know I can't smoke with that nigga. Like I was already in that bitch starstruck as a motherfucker, and then we walked in. He had like a roll of like 10 blunts on the table, already rolled up and shit.
He got somebody that does it for him too, right? Don't he got a paid?
Yeah, he got a paid roller, but it's always people around him rolling. But as soon as we walked in, he lit up all 10 of them. Like it was like 5 and 5. And he was like, this. He was like, "Nephew, this the weed for the bitches. This ain't the so good weed. We don't want the bitches to get too high." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was like, this the good shit right here. Went to the club with that nigga. Went to the studio with them niggas. When I went to the club.
Like smoke in the clubs too, right? In Cali?
Nigga, when you with Snoop, you smoke every goddamn way.
Well, yeah, we with Snoop.
But yeah, we was in the VIP smoking the whole time. Like it wasn't a second where weed wasn't being smoked. You know what I'm saying? And his condo was like right on the strip, like right across the street from the motherfucking club that we went to and shit. Like we walked past TMZ. He got into it with TMZ and his bodyguard about some shit I can't remember.
I seen the one video about that nigga. He was like, you seen that one video? They was like, "Yo, like Snoop, like why was you late?" And he was like, "Man, shut the fuck up." You know
yeah.
I was out there getting chicken. That bitch is weak, man. That's
Snoop is like the coolest motherfucker. Like he probably one of the most famous people ever. Like it's not too many people who don't know who the fuck Snoop Dogg is.
Does everything. He was on the fucking Germany's Next Top Model. He on the intro for this year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that bitch be in German commercials. That Snoop does
everything.
Yeah,
Snoop does everything.
He even
man.
be gaming. He
be on Twitch and shit.
Yeah.
I remember that one. You seen that one video where he got mad?
yeah, I seen it. That bitch always gets mad.
People like, "God damn." Fuck me. This nigga left that shit on for like 3 hours and shit.
Yeah, but he be Snoop, to kick it with Snoop, that was probably a crazy experience.
It was crazy, bro. We walked in the VIP. He told one of the bodyguards, he was like, "Go get me some bitches." Sneak came back with like 25 women, man.
That's OD.
And like he was like, then they all just rushed to Snoop. He got his hands in the air like this. He like, damn, bitches, I only got one dick. It's just one dick, right? He was like, y'all go over there to my nephew over here, my nephew over there. He sent like 3 of them my way and shit. But like I said, I'm happily married now, so I'm not gonna keep on with that story.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
But shit was cool though. You know what I'm saying?
I think with that being said, man, you know, you need a blessing, you know. Who did that, man? We gotta talk about that.
What
man.
is this nigga's name, man? I gotta say his name. Maybe play the audio or some shit.
Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. Niggas blessing people with spit, man. It's just...
Pastor Michael Todd decided to spit in his hand and rub the spit across his brother's face.
Shit is crazy.
In front of a whole congregation of people.
Shit is crazy, man. I've never, nah.
His spit?
Spit.
I'm talking about this nigga hocked a loogie.
Yo, saying he was like this. Like you heard it.
Yeah, from the back.
Yeah, from the back.
And then doing Corona? You gonna spit in your hand and smear it on somebody's face?
Charlamagne said he understood it. He was like, yeah.
Charlamagne full of shit, man. He probably know this nigga and trying to fucking help him save face and shit.
Yeah.
And just...
Because that's unnecessary.
It's no excuse for that shit. He was talking about, he said Jesus spit in somebody's eye and made him see again. And he was like, wasn't nobody tripping off Jesus? Yeah. But it was people tripping off Jesus. He was killed. He was murdered.
Yeah, it's probably like, wait, he just spit in his eye. Oh, yeah.
We got to hang this nigga up.
Yeah, we definitely, forgive me, God.
Yeah, forgive me, God. But that's how it was, though.
Yeah.
Like, people didn't fuck with that shit. I mean, probably the guy that got his sight back, but like the pastor said, no miracles happened from him spitting on his brother and shit. And like, that's how crazy. Did he talk his brother into that shit? He like, what was the proposal?
The brother was probably tight. Brother was probably like,
but he stood up there and took it.
Yeah, but probably saying it's safe.
You think he told him beforehand, or he put him on the spot?
He probably put him that nigga on the spot.
If he put him on the spot, that's like even worse.
He was like this. You saw him. He was like, you could tell the nigga was uncomfortable. You could tell, bro. I
mean, of course, but he didn't like object to it or nothing.
Imagine that though. Imagine right now, just.
Nah, bro. We gotta fight.
Yeah, facts.
That's some fighting shit right there. You don't spit on nobody. That's like one of the most disrespectful things.
Yeah, nigga, you can go to jail for that.
Yeah.
You spit on somebody in the States, you going to jail. Niggas locking you up for assault.
Especially now, I think it's like same charge you would get for giving somebody AIDS and knowing.
Nigga, that's 2nd degree murder, bitch. It's Corona.
Especially you spit on like a fat person or some shit.
Yeah. Like shit, boy. I don't know. Some of these pastors be wilding, man.
Are you like really religious or anything?
I am religious. Like, actually, I'm in the process of converting to Islam.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, that's a whole nother conversation right there.
We'll talk about that another day.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy, Mo. I work with him and shit. He really put me on a serious note. He put me on that shit. So I'm probably gonna practice on I'm do Ramadan this year and all that, and I'm gonna try. You feel me? I ain't saying I'm some perfect Muslim because you.
But what religion were you before?
I was Catholic.
Catholic. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I never thought about like converting. I grew up like a Baptist, a Christian Baptist, because that's what my parents were. Mm-hmm. We from Alabama and shit. Most black people are Baptists, or they go to those
down south,
or they go to them holiness churches where they be like,
Yeah. They be doing the voodoo and shit.
They be doing they be speaking in tongues and everything. The Havala Shanda.
We have that shit too.
Y'all got that too?
Hell yeah, Pentecostals. They be doing that. My grandmother be like, bitch, catching the Holy Ghost. And
shit. Doing the Fred Sanford dance and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I grew up on right there. You know what I'm saying? But I always kind of felt like I don't want the conversation to get too religious and shit. But I always kind of felt like growing up, like I never liked like going to church. And I always kind of felt like they were trying to scare me. Like the whole story was trying to scare me into believing, you know?
Yeah.
And they would prefer if I didn't ask too many questions, you know what I'm saying? And, or try to make too much logic out of anything, because a lot of the stories are kind of illogical and like they have it's plot holes in the stories and stuff. Depending on how you interpret it and how you look at it and stuff like that. You know, so as I grew up and got out on my own, like I didn't really keep going to church like that, but I still believe in, you know, in God and, you know, Jesus Christ, and he died for our sins, stuff like that. But I feel like it's so many religions, you know what I'm saying? So many religions in the world. Everybody believes something else. You know, it's books written about things from all different parts of the world and different perspectives. And some of them even like match up with each other, you know, as far as like the storylines and some of the mythology and stuff, like, you know.
Islam and Christianity are a lot similar. You know, there's a lot of things that are very similar. My biggest thing is, like, I ain't trying to dive, like you said, too deep into the religion thing, but my biggest thing for me, you know, everybody's like, yo, Catholic, like, how the fuck you going? Like, but my biggest thing is kind of like, I believe, like when you mention books, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, one big thing for me is, like, the Western world. You know, I watched this video on YouTube, and it was like, you know, talking about the Bible, like when we were slaves, like when you know, when our ancestors and shit came over as slaves and all that, like in the Bible, it stated that these slave owners and stuff like that had the right to enslave us and stuff like that, and these writings and stuff like that. But then the book just changed, nigga. So, like, my thing is this, like, I feel like the Bible has been the Bible that we go by, it's been rewritten so many times, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody knows religion is power. You know, I don't know if any of you guys seen the Book of Eli.
Yeah, I just watched that shit the other night.
So, like, the Book of Eli is a perfect example.
Eli was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, you see what happened, and you know why he wanted the book. He wanted the book because, you know, he said it. In
you know, he could control man with it.
Yeah, he controlled man, and that's the thing. Throughout our history, the Bible has been changed so many times, and then they still push this narrative too in the Christianity religion. You know, in this religion. No disrespect to anybody that's Christian, but I'm just saying, like, you know, especially being a black person, like, they push this narrative like Jesus is white, bro. Like, he's not white. Like, how is he white, my nigga? Like, this nigga's not white. Yeah. The region, even in the Bible, the region that they're in, they don't look white, nigga. So it's just like, you know, it's just shit like that. It's these little things, and then some of the, like you said, the stories and stuff. They're just, you know, they're just not really logical. You know, Like, I believe God, of course, can do all these things. Like, I know he's, you know, he can do whatever, but I'm talking about, you know the stories, bro.
Yeah, the stories. It's like,
not so.
Why stuff like that don't happen these days, you know?
Yeah.
Like, when did, what was the cutoff?
But I'm learning, like you said, I still don't get it twisted though. I still believe in God.
Yeah, me too.
I believe in all, like, but I don't believe the way man tells it. You know, like, you feel me? I feel like, and if you're not, because
how would we know?
Yeah, exactly. And if you're not a religious person, you feel me? Like, you know, you're not so deep into, like, going to church and stuff like that. I don't feel like Christianity or Islam, whatever religion that, you know, believes in one God, I feel like your relationship with God is your relationship with God.
Yeah.
You know, not what everybody puts onto you and tells you what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do and what you're supposed to wear. And I feel like the relationship with God is between you.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, why do I need somebody standing up in front of me, telling me, like, and giving me their interpretation of, like, religion in the Bible and stuff like that? You know, why can't I figure that out myself? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta. I'm not gonna project, you know, my views on anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. We ain't got to talk about religion, but I do want to say this one more thing. I seen this video, It's called the Egg or something like that. You seen that shit?
The Egg? Nah, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
It's the whole concept. I'm probably gonna fuck it up, but the whole concept is like it's one consciousness, right? Mm-hmm. Like, because this dude dies, right? And he's dead. He talks to God, and he can still remember his life, his past life. And he's like, God, why did I have to die? And God says something like, because you gotta go back and live another one and gain more knowledge, pretty much, you know. And he was like, when I go back, will I remember my last life? He was like, no, it's gonna be stored like here, and when the process is over, you'll get all your memories back. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, when I go back and I see somebody, a friend from my past life, will I recognize them? He was like, no, you won't recognize nobody. And he was like, are you gonna put me back at the same time period so I might recognize myself, or are you gonna put me in another time? He was like, I'm gonna put you in the past or in the future or in some other place in time. He was like, he was like, will I ever encounter myself because you put me in different time zones and stuff? He was like, yeah, every person you pass is you encountering yourself, because you are everybody. You were just born in different increments on the timeline, you know, but everybody is you experiencing life for the first time, because you can't remember your past life, and every lifetime is stored here. And when you have gained enough knowledge in all your lifetimes, you become a god like me, and you get to go to the God realm and shit like that.
That's OD.
That's a crazy theory,
What's
right?
It called the egg.
The egg.
Yeah, I gotta look that up.
Yeah,
I never heard no shit like that. I'd be seeing shit. I'd be seeing shit like my fucking dad, man. The nigga be sending me shit. You know, saying, you know, my dad. That nigga bugged out. This nigga be sending me shit like niggas they experience hell and shit. This shit be having me.
What, like people that died and came back or something?
Yeah, niggas is like they see Michael Jackson down there. All types of shit. Nigga dead. Yo, word two. Yo, dead. Look, yo, I ain't capping. Yo, look. Nigga on everything, boy. The nigga said he saw Michael. The nigga, I'll show you the bit. I'll pull it up, nigga, tonight. Nigga said he saw Michael Jackson down there. Yo, why y'all keep laughing when I say that shit? Yo, nigga said he saw.
Cause you know that's cap. Like that nigga ain't seen no Michael Jackson.
Bro, you ain't look.
You think Michael Jackson in hell?
Look, I got a list. I'm gonna tell you the list. And nigga had, yo, bro, like the thing is, see, I can't do nothing serious. I think everything a joke, nigga. Look, I'm dead ass, nigga. Nigga said they saw Michael Jackson. They said Biggie Smalls down there. Yo, this is a real
Biggie Smalls in hell.
Dead ass, nigga. And like, and then look, nigga said, look, the nigga said they saw. Like, basically, there's these big ass fucking monsters down there, and they fuck around. They was just picking up people. Like, depending on what you did in your past life, they pick up the people and slam them against the wall, right? Look, they slam them against the wall, and then like they bones and shit will break.
Okay,
but then like
they will heal.
They heal back to normal. It's like
just over and over
torment
forever.
Yeah, and then he said, then the one dude was like, it was like levels. Levels is like hot. This
nigga went all over here.
Yeah, because it was like in his dreams.
This nigga took the tour.
Now look,
it's like over ass. Here. That's slamming motherfucker.
Look. Niggas is dead ass. Look. Niggas fuck around. Niggas fuck around. It was a nigga that was showing him certain places, like telling him to live his life. I guess it was an angel or something.
Okay.
He's showing this. Showing that, he showed the line, and that's when he was showing the line. And like in the line, nigga say he saw Michael Jackson. Nigga,
what?
Bitches down there moonwalking. And then nigga said, "Look, I swear to God, yo." The crazy thing is, next podcast we go pull up the video.
Okay.
Then the nigga said, like, when you play, like, when you listening to their music, like us present, niggas is burning more.
Say what?
niggas is like, when we currently, like, throw on Michael Jackson, niggas, like, they heat it up, nigga. They heat up the hell, nigga. Cause
so everybody who plays a Michael Jackson,
they saying like,
so Spotify is torturing this shit out of Michael Jackson right now. Spotify,
the mother boy, like, I'ma swear to God, boy, like, I'm crying, nigga. Shit had me in tears. Look,
wow, you believe this?
Nah, I don't know, boy. I don't know. But that shit. Some of the stories, like, I be hearing, like, my dad be sending me some dumb shit, man.
Okay.
And like, he said, okay, like, that confirms this shit. Nah, but like, you know, on a real note though, I be seeing these stories and shit. I be like, damn, nigga, I ain't trying to go there.
Yeah, I mean, the shit crazy if it's true. But damn, I hope Michael Jackson didn't go to hell though. Seems like he did enough good to go to heaven.
I mean, I don't know, niggas. You know.
I mean, if he really was like staring at little boys, you know what they said in the documentary and shit. Then he deserves to go there.
Don't get me wrong, I fucks with Michael. You feel me? Like, but
I fuck with him in the case that he didn't do that though.
Yeah, in the case he didn't do that.
I don't think he did that shit though. You know, that was trying to, like, why come out with a documentary?
What about R. Kelly?
R. Kelly did that shit.
He did that shit.
There's no question in my mind that R. Kelly definitely did that shit.
Yeah, he's a fact. That nigga was like, what he said? R. Kelly was like, remember he went on the CNN, or he went on the radio, like
he went on with Gayle King.
Yeah, he was like, man, I didn't do that shit.
Nah, he said something specific. He said, and it was hilarious. I watched that shit like 100 times, nigga. What the fuck did this nigga say?
Nigga called himself the Pied Piper, bitch. That means...
Yeah, I mean, he like luring kids out of the villages with the flute.
With the flute and shit. Bro, how the fuck...
I caught that shit a long time ago.
I ain't know what the fuck that was until niggas told me in the documentary, nigga. I ain't know what the fuck that was.
This nigga married Aaliyah when she was 14 or something,
That was wrong for them to bring that up, though.
Why?
I think it was wrong, bro.
In the case?
Oh, yeah, because let her rest, man. Like, that shit is...
I mean, it speaks to, like... how sick this nigga is, though.
Nigga's sick, though. Did he make that song with her age ain't nothing but a number?
Yeah, I think just a song, or was that the album title?
I don't even know.
I think it was just it was a song, maybe.
He must have really.
And on the cover of that song, he like standing behind the wall, like looking like this.
What? Nah, I gotta Google that shit, nigga. Damn.
I swear to God, I wish we could pull that shit up right now.
Yeah, R. Kelly, man.
R. Kelly, wow. One of the cans
cut off.
Yeah, that motherfucker. How long we been running?
An hour and 9 minutes.
Oh, 9 minutes. Motherfucking cams, man.
Yes.
Motherfucking fans don't be fucking doing their work.
This switches to the full screen.
Yeah, switch it to the full screen. The number one.
On this joint. Yeah, fuck it, we on this one. But we can just, like I said, you just edit that shit out.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Turn this. Which cam is it?
It's 2 and 3.
Both of them went off? 2.
It's always my cam.
Yeah, let me turn it off.
It's all good because we can edit this out. Because we was talking about R. Kelly.
That's why it went off.
Shit.
Yeah, just keep that shit on the main view.
Yeah, but like I said, man, R. Kelly, he definitely, man, he was pretty sick, man. He was really sick.
I think he ain't never getting out of jail. How many years did he get?
That bitch got 120, bitch. That bitch stayed there. Because that was just New York.
Yeah.
He still got other cases. Like, and I think he got one in Chicago. That shit crazy. But I think who's worse is what's that one dude that Trump used to hang out with? He died. Jeffrey, what's his name?
Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, he was worse, nigga.
Of course he was.
He was
worse.
probably hanging out and shit. Shit, I don't know.
Probably was.
You know, niggas be doing that. I think, listen, man, I feel like when you get that type of money like that, niggas be on some weird shit. Like
Yeah.
just like T.I., bro. I think when you on that money shit, like you get weird and shit because
What
like
you mean T.I.?
because remember with T.I., like that girl that accused them for him and Tiny for like
And like sexual escapades and shit.
But they never they said it was consensual, meaning that they did do it.
Yeah.
But my point is this, like niggas is weird. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is just
What, for having a threesome with a bitch?
I ain't saying like put it like this. It's cool to do that shit, but like come on, son, like niggas is weird. Like you would never. They wasn't out publicly saying that. Like, oh, we just had threesomes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, but it just tells you like. My point is, okay, maybe that's not so weird.
But you mean like weird, like you know, Will, like Will and Jada?
Yeah, like just money. Niggas just be weird, like just do weird shit. Like I believe like Trump was a part of that, Jeff, because they used to hang out and shit.
Did Trump hang out with, or was that Clinton?
Oh, Trump and Clinton. They both.
He was hanging out with like Bill Gates and shit.
Yeah, like all
the billionaires and shit.
They probably got some fucking code with women and all type of shit too.
Young like virgins.
Yeah, bro.
Because he was like. He had that chick Ghislaine Maxwell working for him and shit, and she would like recruit these chicks to come over and give him massages and shit, and then he would smash these little chicks.
Yeah, bro, and that's the thing. Like once you got all that money, nigga, like them niggas probably feel untouchable. You feel me? Like they probably cool with judges and the police and all that. Nigga, like they probably taking part in that shit too, bro. I
would feel a little untouchable if I was Bill Gates or somebody like that. Like. Yeah. I wouldn't do that type of shit, but I would feel like, nigga, I'm motherfucking Bill Gates, nigga. I got you niggas computers and shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. I cut your shit off, nigga.
Yeah,
talk about it. Put a virus on this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would feel. I mean,
but the shit is wild what they was doing though.
Yeah,
like,
they was doing wild shit, bro. Like that shit was really wild, man.
Yeah, I believe it's some truly. Like outlandish shit going on, like in the upper echelons of like wealth and like not just rich motherfuckers, like wealthy, like people that families have been like rich forever, like the Rockefellers or some shit like that. They probably got some crazy family like rituals that they do in the forest, like with a fire burning and shit.
Yeah, niggas is weird, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? The niggas is weird, bro. I don't know.
They say Hollywood is a really like evil place. It's like something in the name. I forget, like I don't know the terminology and shit, but like the ground that like Hollywood stands on is supposed to be like kind of cursed or something, and like
probably is. Nigga, they be fucking
and like that's why it's like the epicenter on the planet for like deviance and like manipulation with like videos and like radio and like since the beginning of like entertainment, like they figured out how to manipulate and influence people. You know,
crazy, man.
Like on a major scale. You know what I'm saying? Because like TV and programming is nothing but like hypnosis. You just staring at this motherfucking box and they implanting all type of like ideas and like images in your brain and shit.
It's like that one movie. I don't know. It was this one movie. Like remember they like had these people down. I don't know the name of the movie. They had these niggas downstairs like underground, and it was like they had clones. They had like they. Not Get Out.
Was it Us or something?
Nah. This is an old movie.
Okay.
It's like basically the niggas is down in like underground, and the real people are above, right? And basically they have clones, like they have clones of themselves. So like when somebody gets sick, like on the real world, they just go to their clone. They go to their clone and they tell them that they're going to some paradise, but they really just going taking them up top and taking the liver out or some shit like that. And then they escape. I forgot the name of the movie, man, but yeah, man, it's like
I ain't never seen that, but I seen some versions of that shit. Like I seen like they got it's a series on Amazon where this dude was like this black dude, the nigga that played Hawkeye in fucking MCU and shit.
Yeah.
He was dying. And he had like a wife and kids and shit and a successful business and shit. And he called his company and they made like an android of him that looked exactly like him. And like dude was like interviewing him and shit to like so see if he can pick up on like some like mannerisms from him, and like so he could be more him to fool like his loved ones and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the shit was kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga up here, like, about to die, and you about to let a robot fuck you. Like, what?
Shit is OD, nigga. Like, I wouldn't do no shit like that. Niggas fucked out.
What you think about the metaverse and all that shit? You don't ever tried on one of them Oculuses and shit?
What are you talking about? You talking about the little? Talk about the.
You know about the metaverse, right?
No, nigga. What the fuck is that? You talk about the?
You know about the metaverse?
Like VR, nigga. Like
yeah.
You talk about the shit where you put on your face?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't fuck with shit like that.
But listen, you know what an NFT is?
Yeah, I know the NFTs.
Well, NFTs gonna really be in play in the metaverse, because like an NFT ain't nothing but a digital piece of like art or like,
of course.
And like people are buying real estate in the metaverse. You know, buying houses, buying towns. Like Snoop Dogg got a town.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He sold like a piece of property in his town for like $300,000.
Jim Jones doing this shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the metaverse is like the next stage of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Facebook changed their name to Meta, and they like they launched the metaverse. So
niggas gonna be having VRs and being able to meet with niggas and shit.
Yeah, like right now you can get one of them Oculus things, and supposedly it's so real when you put it on. You can like buy it. You can like have a house in a neighborhood, fucking buy a fucking NFT painting, put it on the wall. You know what I'm saying? You can fucking like, we can host a podcast in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? You could have like shops in there, like sell like.
Really shop.
You can meet up with people in there with their avatars and shit, and like walk around. You can like invite people over your crib, like inside, and like have your shit on, and like see them sitting on your couch type shit like that. Like the shit supposedly like really advanced at this point, and that's supposed to be like the next like social media. That's what Facebook trying to do.
We need to make an NFT, nigga.
I don't understand what the fuck that shit is. Like honestly, because people be spending millions, like tens of millions, on a fucking picture of a monkey that somebody drew. You know what I'm saying?
I heard about this NFT, like cryptocurrency, all that shit. Like,
yeah.
I heard about it, but that shit, I always thought them shits was scamming.
It's not. Like, some people are using NFTs to scam, like celebrities, or like doing what they call a pump and dump. Like they'll like somebody like Logan Paul or some shit. Like
that's what Kanye and Kim and all them got charged for too.
Yeah.
Recently, yeah.
Because they'll get like this group of people from whatever country will get together and be like, "Yo, we got this coin called Booty Coin or some shit, whatever the fuck, and fucking we want you to promote it and get people to buy into it, drive up the motherfucking value of it, and then we gonna sell everything." But when they do that, they get money, but everybody who invested in it loses all their money.
Oh yeah, that's so
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like shit like Bitcoin and like Ethereum and shit, that's real. Like,
yeah, of course.
Crypto shit.
I got a Coinbase account and shit like that, so I'll be fucking with a little bit of investments. You know, I'll be dabbling. You feel me?
The shit can be kind of confusing. Like it can be a little intimidating.
Yeah, you gotta be into numbers. You know. I was one of the niggas who was just like, yo, niggas is doing it, I'm about to fuck with it.
Yeah.
I never really like checked into it.
I be seeing these groups on Instagram, like trying to get people to like join these groups to like get coaching on like crypto and
niggas be making money off that shit.
Yeah, at first that looked like, you know, all them pyramid schemes motherfuckers was like
pyramid joints. That was going crazy.
Niggas was acting like that shit was the new wave at first.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I can't remember exactly what the little game was though.
It's like
you remember?
Pyramid is like if you pay. How's that shit? You remember how that shit work?
You had to pay into some shit.
And 200, but it would go up to 1,000.
That shit. And then the person
they only pay the people like
at the top.
Yeah, at the top. And then they pay everybody else. And then they do it again, then they pay this person.
I fuck around, they be at the top, give niggas $2 each.
But nigga, hella people lost money on that shit, and they was acting like they was writing me like, "Hey, if you don't get in on this shit now, bro."
Yo, my cousin.
I was like, I'm good. You know?
Our cousin, he didn't get scammed, but like niggas was like, "Yo, send this message on Instagram. That bitch sent the message. That bitch was locked out of his Instagram account. They hacked his whole shit. Then they hack your shit. Then they text the people who you are, like,
yeah.
And that nigga text, so the whoever it was hacked into his account. He texted me like acting like, you know, the hacker was on his shit and was like, yeah, if you send me blah blah blah, I can flip it. And I was like, bitch, I sent you 50. I said I sent you $2, bitch. Flip that shit to show me what you can do it too, nigga.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? I ain't said you shit, nigga.
Niggas
but
be really, they be really trying to scam on the internet, man. Like somebody, I fell for a scam one time because like, on my, you know, I got my Tommy Gunz fan page on my Facebook, right? And at one point I had like 20,000 likes on that motherfucker or some shit, and like videos with like millions of views and shit on that motherfucker, and like a whole bunch of posts. And I'm verified on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And like when you get verified, usually like these companies contact you and they'll like pay you to post like shit, post ads, advertising, and it's pretty like lucrative.
Because you have an influence.
Yeah. And like I'm thinking, okay, I just got verified, and this company hit me up, and they telling me I'm gonna get this X amount of dollars every time I post so and so and so. And I'm like, cool, you know, and they like, we just need like access. We need like some kind of like administrative access to your Facebook account, you know, to like be able to monitor like how your real numbers and engagement on stuff we post and stuff. They made the shit sound legit, you know?
Yeah, of course. That's what they're supposed to do.
Nigga, I gave the motherfucker access to that shit. Immediately lost access to my motherfucking Facebook.
Shit.
They changed the name. I went from 20,000 to like 5,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? They erased all my videos.
Yeah, that's what happened to my cousin, man. He was tight.
I got it back though.
That's crazy, man.
I was mad as a motherfucker though. They had erased so much motherfucking content on my shit, man.
I know somebody, like one time nigga hit me, was like on the hit me up on like through email, like, you know, the classic way. Nigga was like, yeah, so we got it. You know, with this loan, because I think this was like when I was in the army. I was trying to take out, you know, a loan for a car and shit.
Yeah.
And nigga was like, yeah, all we need is your, you know, we need this, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, yeah, can you just call me? Because I thought it was legit. Nigga called me. That nigga was straight Indian. I was like, nah. He was like, I need your social. I was like, nah.
Straight Indian.
I told that nigga, you know how they was calling from, like, you know, calling from, I don't know, fuck they be out there, fucking
India,
yeah, out in India, but what in Delhi, New Delhi or something like that.
Yeah, some shit.
Nigga was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, we all we need is your social security number. I was like, yeah, 1,
like
2,
what?
3, bitch.
Your social security number, huh?
Yeah, niggas is like. He was like, please, sir, please, you're gonna, you know, trying to like, then he was like, we're gonna close your accounts. I was like, bitch, I don't got no accounts. Like, the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Niggas be really out here scamming, man.
Yeah, man. But other than that, man, I don't know.
These people out here did all these motherfucking PPP loan scams and shit.
Yeah. And that shit coming in New York, they was running it up out there.
They was running it up where I'm from too, nigga. I looked it up. Cause you know you can look. It's a site, right?
I was fucking around trying to do that shit.
You was?
Hell yeah! Until I found out they was locking niggas up.
They was locking niggas the fuck up for that shit. Cause to me, that's like robbing a bank and like leaving your fucking ID on the desk as you walking out. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got all your information. Like anybody can look it up.
But they going in, the IRS is gonna get you.
Yeah, it's like motherfuckers that was living in Section 8 housing was getting like 200,000 in PPP loans, you know what I'm saying? Buying cars, going to Vegas type shit.
Probably wasn't doing nothing with it.
Nigga, they wasn't doing nothing with it.
Kind of like you saw the one video with the one dude, nigga won the lotto, nigga went and bought a chain and he got robbed.
He got snatched.
Yeah. See that shit?
I seen that shit. That nigga was sad as a motherfucker.
Niggas was like, yo, it was a bad investment, nigga. You feel me?
He spent all the money on the chain too, right?
All the money on the chain. And he had a good,
it was like 20,000 or something.
He had a good little grip. Niggas was waiting for him outside. It's over with.
What a fucking idiot though, to spend all your money on the chain and then get it snatched.
Damn. And he was sad.
He was really sad in the video.
Yeah.
Like I felt that shit. Like the crying meme video. You know what I'm saying?
There like,
you remember that video? The crying meme?
I'm dying with my chain.
Yeah, that's a fact. Niggas gonna have to shoot me.
Nigga, ain't nobody. Nigga, I only wear my shit certain places and shit. You know?
Yeah, they would have to. Like, you gotta think. You hit the lotto. You spent all your bread on that. You have to die with that shit.
Yeah. But he was just sad as soon as it got snatched. Like he didn't even really try to.
He didn't even run after them niggas.
He just. He got a dark cloud over his head after that shit.
Shit crazy, man. I don't know. Yeah, man, shit.
But you don't remember the crime? You never seen the crime meme video? Well, like it was like a reality show. It's like a intervention type shit. And this dude's son was like, "But I still love you," and he like, "Man."
Yeah, I remember that shit.
That shit was funny
like,
at first.
Deep down in my heart.
Yeah, deep down in my heart. I still love you.
I seen that shit. Shit weak.
At first it was real funny, but like if you really watch the video, the shit's sad as a motherfucker though.
I didn't see the video. The only thing I saw memes about with the whole video. You ever see the one with it's like a girl and the dude, they sitting down and she's explaining, she's like you cheated on me and you did this, da da da, and she's like explaining like all the hurt that the dude did to her in the relationship. You ever seen it? You don't?
I ain't saying that shit.
Yeah, you have, bro. If I pull it up, I'll pull it up after this. I can't even say if you ain't see it.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Shit, man. I don't know. Niggas gotta make better investments, man. Not getting robbed off some shit crazy.
Is you the one that told me? No, I think my homeboy was telling me like back in the States. Cause you know Apple came out with these air tags or whatever.
Air tags.
It's like this little keychain thing that you can like track shit with. Like it's supposed to be used for like your luggage when you fly, or put it in your backpack, put it like in your laptop book just in case it's stolen. Like you can actively track it with your phone.
That's lit.
As long as the air tag, and it's like real thin. As long as it's got a charge, like it'll give you a GPS signal to where it is and shit. That's but people lit. Are using these things and putting them on people's cars and tracking and finding out where they live
to rob
the fuck out of their ass. They do that. And they raping women.
I'm sure that's like, I think that's probably what they doing in Cali, because I heard Cali's going crazy.
Yeah, that's what happened in Cali.
Yeah, that's OD. It's crazy, bro.
Shit, crazy, man. But they say they like defunded the police in California or something, and that's why like shit is running wild out there or something. And like inflation is crazy out everywhere now. Like my homeboy told me like a gallon of milk was like $5 before and it's like 10 now.
Shit is OD. That's why look, if I was back in the States, y'all have to be gripped up out there. There's no like I couldn't, if I were to move back to the States, I gotta live in the States where you can conceal and all that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some big shit on me because like shit is
it's the Wild West like, out there.
Because even when I was stationed in Georgia, nigga, what? I don't know if you've been to Fort Benning, but like
no, I don't think so.
Victory Drive and all this, like the area, like soldiers be getting robbed and shit all the time. Not me, nigga. I was always, nigga, I had shit right. Waiting for a motherfucker to pull up on my shit. Nigga.
I never got robbed or nothing like. Well, somebody stole some shit from me once, but I never like got like
into altercation to where
they like try to take some shit from me or nothing like that. But I caught a nigga running in my house one time.
Nah, that's so dead. I'm about to shoot. Like that would actually excite me. Like somebody ran in my crib and I had a weapon. I don't have to shoot them.
You have to, right?
I shoot them. You can't play with niggas like. No, you
can't play with niggas. But I ain't even see who that nigga was because like it was dark as shit. Like all the lights was turned off. I just seen a shadow of a nigga. When I woke up, like I was laying on the couch. I wasn't in my room. Nigga walked in my shit trying to be all stealthy and shit.
I would have had a heart attack.
Nigga, I woke up and goddamn, I was just like, hey, you know, so I just yelled at that nigga like, hey. I was like, hey, who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas shocked me and shit. I ain't know what the fuck, you know, but I had to say something. That's just the first shit that came out, you know. Yeah. Then that nigga got down backtrack and ran right back out the door and shit. And I chased him for a little bit, but you know I had none of my boxes on and shit. But
shit, back home in New York, we know a person that nigga broke into the crib. To charge his iPhone.
What? This Nigga, wild as fuck.
Nigga broke into the crib and nigga Uli, man. Nigga broke into the crib, bro. Just nigga said they found a nigga charging his phone and said that shit in the newspaper. I was like, nah, this nigga is crazy, boy. Nigga opened, they was like, what are you doing in my house? I'm just charging my phone. But he legitimately broke into that bitch. So
just to charge the phone.
Yeah.
That's wild though.
Well, bitch is smart, man. Yeah, bro. I don't know.
Was it anything else we wanted to touch on?
Shit, I'm chilling right now. You feel me? Ain't nothing. I ain't got nothing else, man. I'm good.
I know it was like one more thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know where the fuck that shit was though. How the fuck you look at your saved shit on Instagram? You gotta go to the side. Oh, I see it.
You see it? No.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, yeah, I saw some shit. It's a video. I wish we could put. I got it. Next podcast, the internet gonna be straight. We're gonna be able to pull up videos and shit like that.
That edible got to you.
Yeah, that edible got to me.
Yeah.
I'm hot. You ate that whole cookie over there. You feel that shit?
I said, yeah. Yeah, man.
Nah, but I seen a video on the gram of this chick throwing her 3-month-old baby in the dumpster.
What?
In the dumpster, bro.
Nah, that's OD. She gotta she gotta go to that's life. Then you should get life for that.
Definitely. You know, I understand like postpartum depression and all that shit, and maybe she's a single mom and
Okay, maybe life is pushing it. That's life. Maybe I think life's pushing it because
it's life though. I'm just saying I'm not saying I can completely understand how she got there, but I know how a mom can get frustrated. But you can't let it get to the point where you driving up to a fucking dumpster and slinging your kid into. Can you imagine?
Nah, you gotta show me that YouTube video. You gotta show me that shit. That's crazy. I never heard no shit like that. That's OD. What? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nah, let me see.
18.
White or black? You know I gotta ask.
You already know.
Nah.
Slung it in their feet first.
Nah.
Did like a flip.
And then did they find the baby?
I don't know. Yeah, I would imagine if they had this video.
Same dumpster like a few hours after.
Somebody went to the dumpster.
Yeah, and grabbed it and went and got the baby.
She was like, the baby was in there for a while.
A few hours.
Nah, she gotta go to jail, boy.
Yeah,
shit like that get me tight, bro. Like,
can't even at least fight back. Like that's crazy. Can't.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Give your kids to adoption, man. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, who does that, son? Somebody else would be willing to, take on, some people can't have children, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's crazy, like, that bitch needs to get beat up.
Real bad.
Real bad. And they probably gonna fuck her up in prison. They don't play that shit in prison.
They don't play
you
that
do
shit.
shit to children and shit, hell no. They probably gonna kill that bitch. That's OD.
Shit
I mean,
crazy,
this is no difference with like how I feel about I mean, I don't know, man. They be excusing, no offense to, to my white people. My wife is white. Feel me?
My wife is white. You seen that video?
Yeah. But look, man, she probably get away with it, man. She probably get away.
You think she get away with it?
Nigga,
Nah, she's not getting away with that.
Casey Anthony killed her kid, killed her own kid, and had her in the trunk, nigga. She got away with it on all what shit? How many counts? I think she had like 6 counts. I'm not really familiar with it.
I know the name. Like the name rings a bell.
It was that big.
Was this a while ago?
It was just like 2000. Telling this shit like 2011, 2010.
Okay.
She went on trial. She went on trial with the jury and all that. She went on trial. She basically went to a party. I think she gave her, I forgot the exact like how the kid died, but she had the kid in the dumpster. The mom reported her missing. The daughter, like the little girl, missing. Then the police came. Casey Anthony was like, she lied to the police.
Yeah.
She also lied in court. The mother said there was a smell in the back of the trunk. The mother lied too about something. I forgot the whole case.
Kid was in there that long that it started smelling.
Yeah, and then they found the body, and then they basically said, you know, she didn't. It wasn't her fault or some shit like that. Like, niggas knew for a fact. Cause, nigga, I watched it on TV. I'm sure you did, too. It was a big case. It was like one of them big-ass shits.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit was like...
And she got all the way off.
She got all the way off. Casey Anthony, she got all the way off. Hell yeah. And the girl was like... I think the little girl was probably like 4 years old, 3 years old.
Damn, but how did they get her off? Like,
she was like a very attractive, pretty white girl, you know. So, you know, white privilege, you know.
White privilege.
Nah, that shit go. Or nigga, like,
nah, but she going. They gonna fuck it. They gonna give it. They gonna.
Shit, nigga, you never know these days, man.
They gave them three white dudes that killed that dude bro, that was running. What's his name?
I know you talk. I forgot his name, but
Ahmaud Arbery, maybe.
Yeah, Aubrey. Yeah, Aubrey.
They gave all them dudes life, yeah, bro, even the dude that was only filming it.
But the thing is, bro, about these situations is like people gotta understand too. I'm not you. Just talking about in general. Like the only reason why these people allow these, like they went all got charged is because there's too much video on it. Yeah. But my nigga, if there was not enough, if they, like, even if that same story happened, exactly how it went, and there was probably like one camera footage, niggas would have got away with that shit. Bro, because it was so, it's like what you said in the last podcast. It was so televised and shit. It was also during the whole time with the whole George Floyd shit. You know, I mean, that happened before, but, you know, just, it's with the whole case, because obviously they had to go on trial and shit, you know?
Yeah.
With all that stuff that's going on, it's just they push the narrative, you know, to where they're like, okay, yo, let's make all the black people in the world happy, and let's just, you know, put this thing in jail. I mean, they got it on camera, John. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it was no shit like that, bro, hell no.
It would be totally different if it was no video.
Because, bro, shit like that been happening.
Yeah.
You feel me? We just see it now.
That's how them dudes got away with killing. What's that girl name that they say died in her bed? The
one they shot. They came into the crib.
Yeah, they busted in the crib with a warrant for the wrong house supposedly.
Yeah, and they shot. I forgot her name.
What is her name? I can't.
These names we shouldn't be forgetting.
Yeah. But it's so many names.
Yeah,
now.
So many.
You know.
Facts.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit is crazy, man. It's crazy.
Shit is OD crazy, bro.
Crazy world we living in, bro.
Yup. Well, shit like that don't happen out here. We good. We surviving.
Even going to jail out here is like supposedly pretty like cushy.
You kill somebody, you get like what? It's like 21 years, 25 years. That's it. It's over. You can get out of jail after that. You know,
prison is not. It's not hard. Like you might have a TV in your room.
Niggas got TV. You know what I also?
Cell phone.
You know what I also heard? I heard like in prison, like let's say. I'm not saying you should, but let's say it's like a rape, you know, somebody rape a kid or some shit like that. You know, a pedophile or some shit. Them niggas, when they get out of jail in Germany, you know how in the States they got to register and shit and all that? You don't got to do that shit in Germany.
What you mean? Like, they don't have to register as sex offenders over here?
There's no such thing because they say it's invading like privacy. It's like public. It's crazy.
I think that's something that we should be invading.
I told my girl that too. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, but nah. And it's the crazy thing about sex offenders is proven, like, you know,
they're gonna do that shit again.
It's like a prostitute, you know. They gonna go right back to the streets and do it again. Facts. So
it's an urge they can't fight.
So niggas be living right.
Can you imagine being a motherfucking pedophile? Like a full blown pedophile.
Nah, I can't imagine that.
Like, you imagine the torture that must be going on in their mind all day, especially after they get caught once.
Shit.
They just be in their house trying not to watch kids cartoons and shit.
I actually just watched the whole fucking. That's crazy.
Like, what the fuck, nigga? You don't try to change the subject. Think about that, what that must be like for some weird ass dude like sitting in his mom's basement, just like I don't even want to say that shit, but like that's got to be the most miserable existence. Like,
niggas should be shot, all lined up and shot, nigga. Word two.
You think it can't be like cured?
Hell no, nigga.
It's just in them.
I think it's in them. I mean, I don't believe in that. You know, when it comes to that, like, I know some people, respect to the people, the doctors and all that, you know, try to help these people. But I think, you nigga, if you out there touching little boys' booty holes, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you gotta be, hey, yo, like, bing bong, bitch. Nah, but look, if you out there doing shit like that, nah, you gotta be lined up and shot, my nigga.
Lined up and shot? Stoned?
Stone them niggas.
You know, people be doing these TED Talks and shit, right? Like, people who's supposed to be like, it's like kind of a podcast, but it's like in front of an audience, and it be like real respected people in their fields and shit like that. And they be talking about all type of shit, like Bill Gates do it, like Elon Musk will do it, like comedians do it, a lot of public speakers do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Normally real, like, intellectual lecture type of talk, but like real informative and shit, you know? And the edible done got him leaning over it. But it's people in these TED Talks that try to spin the narrative that, like, trying to make pedophilia a sexual preference and, like, spin it like it's okay because they can't help it.
I think they sick too. I think those people sick too.
If you piss in public too, you label it.
If you piss like near like a school or some shit like that.
In public.
Yeah, it's in public. Anywhere. If you, yeah, of course, because I mean, what if a little kid walks past you?
What if you like pissing behind a bush somewhere?
Yeah, of course. And if somebody
actively trying to not be seen.
Yeah, but you know, and if you get seen
here in Germany or in America, they give you a charge for that.
In America, and I'm sure here too. I'm sure, yeah, of course. I'm sure.
So if you outside naked in any capacity, you could get a sex offender charge.
Hell yeah, nigga.
What?
Can't be outside peeing. Little girl could be looking out the window. Tommy, chill.
So you ain't never took a piss outside?
Of course I have, nigga. But I be low, nigga. You feel me? I be make sure like nobody around. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Nah, but
that's crazy.
The people who out there like doing shit like that, nah, them niggas is sick. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they definitely sick.
That.
I don't care who. You know what I'm saying? Who?
Yeah, come see me. You feel me? I don't believe in that shit. And if you're a sex offender out here living in Germany, you live by me, please let me know, nigga. You feel me? So I can throw eggs at your shit.
Yeah. Nah, it's just sad to me, like, for dudes to like.
Yeah, because it's torture. I mean, come on, you seeing little kids' cartoons. Niggas probably be watching. I seen a video where there's a dude, he's never been charged for sex offender, but he explained that there's people who have these he's married and everything. He has this illness.
He's a black dude?
Nah, it's a white dude. He claims it's an illness, but he has urges to touch, be in a relationship with a somebody
and
younger.
He said this?
Yeah. But he's never
acted on it.
It's not a crime to say it.
Wow.
But
why would you say that?
He doesn't watch, but he was trying to make a point, like it is an actual illness.
Okay.
And there's people who are like, there's a community who have these problems, but they talk to each other to help suppress these
demons.
These demons, facts. so but he was explaining like he has urges all the time. He said he has urges all the time, bro.
That's wow.
Yeah, nigga. You ever watch the shit where it's like, what's it called? How to catch up?
Blow that nigga the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what I'm tell y'all niggas, shoot them motherfuckers. But like, you ever seen the show How to Catch a Predator?
Yeah, with Chris Hansen.
Yeah, that shit weak. Niggas be like, you seen that shit? Niggas be like, yo,
It's pretty old.
It's like basically a show that they
They trying to catch animals and shit.
That bitch is off the animal right now. Niggas said catch an animal. Nah.
They talking about like the crocodile.
Niggas said predator, dog.
Crocodile Hunter over here.
A predator, as in like, yeah, them niggas are animals, but it's like pedophiles, like. So they basically
set them up.
They set them up. They got mad. Yeah, they got mad feds out there. And sometimes niggas be trying to run.
Yeah. They walk out there like.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't shit they can do.
Shit, niggas be like, get on the ground. Niggas be like.
But I saw a lot of times they couldn't really arrest the niggas though because
niggas brought condoms and pizza over that bitch. Nigga.
Yeah, but I saw an interview with Chris Hansen and he was like, a lot of times the people got away with it because it was like, cause we set them up and we not the police. You know, sometimes we could get the police involved depending on what was happening, but cause they weren't actually talking to like underage people.
Yeah,
you know
of course. Yeah.
So a lot of them got away.
But you ever see the ones where it's like the niggas like you can tell by their body language before they enter their house. They know it's like, something ain't right. Those be the weak ones. And then you know how the girl be like, yeah, I'm over here. And then they just go upstairs.
Yeah.
And the dude comes out. He was like, really, dude? 13 years old? It's like, damn.
He was lucky he didn't get his ass whooped.
Shit. There's a new dude. He's on YouTube. He does YouTube channel where he's this big fucking Russian dude. Okay. He's big as fuck. And he does it on his own How to Catch a Predator. Okay. And like he has a Russian accent. He looks Russian. I mean, he is Russian. Yeah. So the nigga like he does the same thing. He invites people, like the people sets them up, and the girl is like, obviously it's actually an actual little girl that does.
She's underage.
She's underage.
No,
but he's not. No, I don't think she's underage. I think
she can't be.
Yeah, she can't
it would be illegal.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Yeah, so she like a narc or something.
Yeah,
and
she looked like a little girl.
Yeah, so then the dudes will come in and shit, and then the Russian dude he'll be dressed up like in some mob shit. Like he looked like a Russian mob.
Yeah, yeah.
He have a suitcase and he'll be like. He had a deep ass Russian accent. He was like, "You trying to fuck my daughter? Like, what the fuck is wrong?" But he looks like he
looked like a KGB agent or some shit,
like a jail Russian nigga. Okay, like, big body shit. You feel me?
I understand what you.
Yeah, just I'll let you know, nigga. That bitch is big. Like, you feel me? Pause. Yeah. But so I had to say pause. So look, so the niggas be like, he be like, do this, and niggas be scared. Like, he have a bat, and then he has another dude that's standing next to him that don't talk. Mm-hmm. He be like, do you fucking know my friend? He's done a lot of bad things. And the dude is just like,
what the fuck?
He don't talk.
These niggas be scared?
Be really scared. Yeah, I see, bro. It's like a real How to Catch a Predator, like,
probably shit themselves.
Yeah, so. One dude pissed himself. And it's all real, like. Cause he'll come out. Sometimes he'll come out episode with a bat that's like bloody or something.
Yeah,
and like niggas be scared. He'll be like, "Sir, I'll never do it again. I'm sorry." Da da da. And he's like, "Get on it." And then he'll be like, he'll have dog food. He'll be like, "Get on your knees, eat the dog food or some shit." Them niggas.
Wow.
That bitch up, cause that bitch is small, nigga. Like, you feel me? Shit.
That's crazy, man. You lucky don't nobody coming out with no gun or no shit. Pop his ass if that shit all real.
Yeah. Shit,
run around doing all kind of crazy pranks like that on people. I mean, they deserve that shit, but shit, what if one of them niggas got a gun and shit? They be doing some crazy shit on YouTube, man.
They don't do that shit down south.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They be doing some crazy shit. You know this one? You know that mukbang shit or some shit? It's where they be like eating shit on YouTube.
Nah. Eating like shit?
No, not like actual shit, but like eating stuff. Like they eat like big ass hamburgers or like a whole plate of lobster and seafood and shit.
I seen that.
And like one sitting and like they'll have a mic as close to this mic is my face and they'll be smacking and like eating as loud as possible as on some ASMR shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's OD.
But it's people that's been doing that for years now, and they obese as a motherfucker. Like, it's this dude named Nikocado Avocado.
That bitch sound obese. Avocado, like what the
This nigga is like 700 pounds.
Yeah.
And he acts so fucking like weird. He gay. He got an OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? With his boyfriend.
Nah, I don't be
And he
on
like
shit
fat. I ain't seen his OnlyFans. I'm just saying, I
That
know
bitch
he has
Tommy
one.
out there, the OnlyFans.
No. I seen another video on him. What I'm saying, I'm saying with his OnlyFans, he make like 80,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? With his YouTube,
700 pounds.
yeah.
So Davis, I need to make an OnlyFans.
That's what I'm saying, because on YouTube he got such a big following. I think like across all his channels he might got like 50 million subscribers or some shit. And they all tuning in to see him like gorge on food and just kill himself. Ultimately, you know what I'm saying? And like this nigga look like he about to explode. Like literally.
I gotta look into this.
Yeah, you gotta look at this nigga. We'll pull him up next podcast. But the shit, it's just crazy what people will do sometimes for like money and fame, especially these days, just to go viral.
Root of evil, man.
Yeah, niggas will do anything for fame and money.
It's a fact. Dumb shit, you feel me? It's okay to do something for fame and money if it's productive, nigga. Like, but just dumb shit. Like the one, what's his name? Buka Gang, whatever.
Gang.
Yeah, he changed his life around, but he was wilding.
John Gabbana now or some shit like that. He dating that white chick from
the one that thinks she black.
Yeah.
Vicky or something.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Whoa, Vicky, that's her name.
She ain't even cute. Like, she look a little.
That bitch is black, nigga.
I think this is some kind of publicity stunt.
Yeah,
she ain't even sexy at all.
She got the bag though, nigga.
From what? From her Instagram?
I guess.
What that bitch ain't doing shit. But he came up off of, doing that wild shit and then tried to backtrack. And fucking got all kind of tattoos in his face and all type of shit.
I think he really is changing his life because he did go to rehab. It's proven he went to rehab and all that. He really changing his life around.
Yeah, I applaud him.
He was really wilding.
Yeah, he was wilding.
That bitch is doing everything on camera.
That nigga did not
jumping over the fucking restaurant joints and all that.
That nigga was.
I used to think them shits was scripted, but them shits he was really doing that shit.
Yeah, he was really doing that shit, like wilding.
But he was making money off that shit, wasn't he?
I think for maybe like club appearances.
It's crazy. Niggas will pay you to your own demise and shit. It's crazy. Like
people love to see shit like that,
Yeah, so did. Yeah, man. I don't know, crazy world, man. I guess that's that's what we we living in today, man. Niggas doing dumb shit.
I don't think I would want to live in any other time period though, like before this one.
Word. I like the 90s, nigga.
You like the 90s?
90s was lit. Yeah, man.
I mean, I like living in this time. It's exciting. There's always some shit going on, like.
That's true.
It's never a dull moment, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, and then we like nigga high as shit. Let me forget what the fuck I was finna say. How long we been going at this point? Like 2 hours now?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can go ahead and wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Cut it out. Hey, man. This is episode 2 of the Quote Ghost podcast. I'm Tommy Gunz.
I'm Vinnie, man.
We're going to catch y'all next time, man. I'm blowed. But, well, I guess I can't say blowed because I ate the edible. But whatever.
Smack.
Yeah, I'm high as a motherfucker. So we're going to end it right here. We're going to see y'all next time. Leave a comment under this video. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. If you got any questions about us or any topics or just anything y'all want us to bring up and elaborate on, let us know. Make sure to like
man,
and subscribe.
Smash that like button, man.
Yeah.
We need all the support. If you fuck with us, You know, like Tommy said, if you need, you know, you want to talk to us about some shit, DM us. You know, we have our Instagram and all that in the in the description. And you know, hope to see you guys next time, man. Peace out.
Peace.
Out.